Visit TCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit LudkinsCollectables.com for more.
Hey, how's it going, Poke fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at a fire deck. This is the Camerupt Hitmer deck that I just decided to build recently. What is special about this deck? The special thing about this deck is the fact that you can simply trade one price for two price cards. You can disrupt your opponent energy cards in play, and you can also use that continuous headbutt. And just if you get lucky with the coin flips, you can go for 80 for each has the coin flip. On the other side, Victory Star can allows us to reflip the coin if we get tails on the coin flip. So yeah, that's pretty much the strategy when we speaks about hitting our opponent as hard as we can. On the other side, with the Hitmore other slot, we're just gonna flip two heads in the coin flip, and for each heads in the coin flip, we'll be able to grab a card from a discard pile and put it back into our hand. This is pretty good combo with the Victory, just because of the fact that we have six disruptive cards in this build. So I'm running 4 copies of Crushing and 2 copies of Enhanced Hammer. So those energy disrupting cards can actually brings us victory against our opponent decks that are actually requires a heavy usage of energies. Of course, versus decks like Greninja, this deck will not have too many chances, as well as maybe against some other decks like Golisopod and Zork. Those decks actually needs only one energy card, and our opponent can be simply clever and just attach one energy per attack, not per turn. And in that case, he will not lose those energies and never. So yeah. Anyways, running 16 Pokemon, 33 trainer cards, and 11 energies. So as you can see, 2 Hitmores, 2 Victinys, 4 tree line of the Numel, and of course Camerupt. And in addition to that, I'm running 1 copy of Tapu Koko because I can fly flip, I can retreat for free, as well as 2 Tapu Lele GXs and 1 of each Remoraid and Auxiliary for that Abyssal Hand. Interesting thing also in this build is a counter catcher. I decided to go with 2 counter catchers and 2 Guzmas just because we're probably going to be always down to more price cards than our opponent have, so counter catcher will always be good, so we can just buy us some time by catching our opponent Pokemon with heavy retreat cost. This is pretty good, as well as pretty much 4-2 line of the Crushing and Enhanced Hammer. Yeah, just keep that also in mind. Then I'm also running 2 copies of Field Blower and 1 of each Rescue Stretcher and Super Road, so we can save the day by rescuing some Pokemons from our discard pile, or maybe recycling some fire energies with the Super Road so we can use them later. Of course, I'm also running 4 copies of the Ultra Ball. So with the Ultra Ball, discarding 2 cards from your hand, you can simply search a deck for a Pokemon put into your hand. Supporter line. Well, as usual, 1 copy of Bridget, which is a staple in any deck these days. 2 copies of Guzmas, you know, so yeah. 2 copies of the Mellow, and then I'm running 4 copies of N and 4 copies of Professor Sycamore. So that's for the draw support. Mellow is a very good combo, especially with the Auxiliary Abyssal Hand. We can simply grab 2 Crushing or maybe 1 Crushing, 1 Enhanced Hammer at the top of our deck, and then we can simply play Mellow, grab them with Auxiliary, and discard our opponent energies from play. Isn't that sweet? Pretty is. 2 copies of Choice Bands, as well as 2 Float Stones, and in addition to those beautiful cards, I'm running also 4 DCEs or Double Cores energies and 7 regular basic fire energy cards. Guys, if you're looking for any of these cards, make sure to check CCGCastle.com. Its link is available in my video description. Also, if you're looking for the great PSA service, make sure to check LudkinsCollectables.com, because those guys actually are great and then provide a PSA submission service around the world. They're actually based in the UK. UK is a part of Europe, just in case if you're not familiar with that. Make sure to check my video description. Everything you need to know can be found there. So let's do some game tests so you can actually see this beautiful deck in action. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. So see you in the game. Alright, so not the best sign. Water type of the deck on the other side, so I hope it's just auxiliary, you know, for the draw support. So I'm gonna start with the Hitmore, and I do have Namel and one Victini for the bench. That's just fine. In addition to that, there's also 2 copies of Crushing Hammers available in my hand, as well as the N and Fire Energy. So Tapu Fini GX is on the other side, which means that he cannot do too many damage counters, but still it's a decent attacker, especially with that Tapu Storm GX attack. So let's see how lucky we can get with the Crushing Hammer. Oh, pretty lucky. So since that's the case, I'm just gonna attach 1 energy right here and play my M. Alright, pretty good so far. 2 more Crushing Hammers available for me. So for now, this is just gonna be the end of the turn. Bad thing about discarding energies from the water Pokemons these days is simply the fact that your opponent can use Aqua Patch. And once he used Aqua Patch, it's just like you didn't do nothing. So that's just not something you would like to see. Yeah, Aqua Ring can go for like a 40 this turn. Then he can retreat down to his Vulpix, and then he can start to apply those beacons. There we see 1 Hala play. And of course, this is going to be retreat down to another Tapu Fini. Another nice top deck for me, I'm just gonna say that. Well, 2 Crushing Hammers this time unsuccessful. Let's see if we can find maybe Floatstone with double cores energy. Nope, looks like I can't. But I can find myself a double cores energy, which means I'm gonna try to use my first attack and try to recover those Crushing Hammers back into my hand. It's pretty important, but something tells me that this is not gonna happen, at least not today. So 4 consistent tails in a row. This is just ridiculous. If somebody gonna ask me how is this possible, I'm just gonna say I don't know. So there's another energy attached to my opponent, Tapu Fini. And looks like this is just gonna be one-hit knockout, so he can go for like 80. Yeah, it's just enough for the knockout. Unfortunately, I was not able to recover a single Crushing Hammer, which is probably gonna cost me a lot. At this moment, I'm thinking just about promoting another Hitmore in the front, and that's just all I can do. Alright, just the energy card. Yeah, I guess I can do something like this. I really want to buy some time here. Let's just attach energy and let's play 1 Mellow. Mellow should go for something like... no question about it. I'm gonna go with probably another N as a top deck. Nah, I'm actually gonna go with the Sycamore as a top deck. And the next top deck card should be something like a double cores. Let's go with the double cores energy. Yeah, just because I can probably... No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually go for the Crushing Hammer. Nah, I think it's much better. Let me see. Yeah, it's a Crushing Hammer. Definitely. So once I end my turn, I'm gonna see what my opponent is capable to do right now. I wish there was at least 1 heads in the coin flip when I was trying to grab those, you know, cards from my discard pile. Hydro Shot can go for like 120, and with that attack he can simply one-hit knock on my Hitmore. Even worse, he can go for the Victini as well if he wants. It looks like he will just try to hit me for like a 40 this time. Technically with the choice band and 2 heads and the coin flip, I can go for like 190. 190 should be enough for the one-hit knockout against that Tapu Fini, no question about that. But I'm not sure how possible that is. I mean, I still need that Floatstone. And pretty much a couple more other things. Let's go again for that Espion. I mean, I even did mistake right here. I shouldn't go for the Espion, I should better go for that Remoraid. But it's okay. There's like a double Course Energy in my hand. Another Tails. Alright, I'm passing my turn without energy attachment. Just because I'm scared to see another Guzma play and possibly knockout. Well, right now my opponent managed to find himself Octillery. So far I didn't see a single Floatstone, but even if I just, you know, catch his Octillery in the front, he can still play that Guzma. And there we go. Yeah, don't apply weaknesses. This is just for the banished Pokemons, which means with the one more energy card, he can go for 240. Hopefully that's not gonna happen. Oh, there's a double Course Energy, alright, so that's gonna change things dramatically. So he just discarded a couple energies in addition to knock me out. Alright, time for the Hitmore. He is the only option right there. I'm gonna actually attach that a DCE. Plus, I'm gonna go with my Tapu Lele into the N. I'm gonna grab myself that N. Enhanced Hammer right now is a very good option. If I can get one, I'm gonna be more than happy, to be honest. Looks like I can't, unfortunately. Story of my life. Never get what you need. Anyways, let's just, you know, try to get some Crushing Hammers from discard pile. No, there is no reason to reflip the coin again. I'm going for 2 Crushing Hammers. Yeah, that's literally all I need at this moment. 2 Crushing Hammer, and actually Enhanced Hammer as a top deck as well would be such a nice play. It should be a devastating nightmare for my opponent. I mean, it's still not end. It's still not the loss for me. I can still recover from this position. Of course, it's not going to be easy, but it's possible. And looks like my internet connection actually get lost, but looks like we are back. Alright, so Abyssal Hint for only 1 extra card. Yeah, he can go with the Aqua Ring again for 40. Retreating down to probably another Tapu Fini. Oh, there is M. Alright, so who knows, maybe I can get even better hand than this one. Like, for example, 1 Crushing and 1 Enhanced Hammer. Maybe none of these two. Well, there's a Choice Band times 2. And looks like that's gonna be Tapu Storm GX. So my opponent just decided to shuffle back my Pokemon back into my deck. That's a pretty nice play. I'm thinking about doing something like this. Namo should go in the front. Then there's a Rescue Stretcher. Well, let's go with something like this. I'm gonna go with the Rescue Stretcher. I'm gonna put a Pokemon from my discard pile into my hand. That should be a Hitmore. This needs to go somewhere, so it should go right here. So I just need that Floatstone, and that's it. And of course, energy card after that Floatstone. So, do I even have a Floatstone? Oh, looks like I don't have a Floatstone. Well, that's not gonna be good. That's for sure. This is just not good because Floatstone is not here. I can still dream about an Enhanced Hammer and maybe even a Crushing Hammer. Or maybe none of these two. What a bad hand. What a bad pulls. I I just can't believe in that. I just... Okay, never mind. So, again, if he wants to do something significantly here, he definitely needs to discard 2 water energies from that Tapu Fini. If there was just at least Enhanced Hammer, my opponent will not be able to go for the knockout this turn. Yeah, there's a Sycamore for 7. The bad thing for me is the fact that he can simply just snipe my benched Pokemon. And, yeah, he can just go 120 to my Layla, and then I just need to get something as a top deck. He still have like 3 Aqua Patches available. And yeah, I mean, that's just too much if you're gonna ask me. Alright. So, Hydro Storm. And he just decided to knock out my Heatmore. Of course, as expected. Let's see what we can do. Super Rod is a top deck. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. I guess I'm gonna recycle some of my Pokemons back into my deck. More than that, I can just pass my turn back to my opponent. So far, I think I didn't do a single damage counter to my opponent, but I'm still trying to do something. It's just not good. That's all. Guzma to my Victini probably. No, to my Lele. Okay. So Ice Blade. 50 to my Yeah, alright. 2 prize cards. Oh, nice top deck. It's actually a Guzma play. I guess I can try to take a prize card against my opponent Tapu Fini with just a single water energy, because I can knock out that Enhance Hammer double Chorus energy. So let's see, can I get 2 heads in a row? Looks like I can't. Nope. This is just the fact when you play a deck like this. It's just pure luck. I mean, if you get lucky, you're gonna be good. If you can flip heads on the coin flip, you don't need to worry too much. But if you can't, well, then you're gonna be in a huge trouble. And there we go with the end. My opponent will go down to 2 cards. Not something problematic for him. He definitely wants to try find... Oh, there's an Enhanced Hammer, so he even responded back with the Enhanced Hammer. I managed to find myself Hitmer, but again, I have trouble finding a way to retreat down to my Hitmer, so I can technically grab myself some resources. Getting heads of the coin flip right now is very important with that Crushing Hammer, so I can knock out my opponent water energy from his Alola Ninetales. There's the Aqua Patch, so this is gonna be another energy attachment, and he can even retreat and hit me for like 160. Yeah, he can definitely do that. Times 2, 320. 2 energies to be discarded. He already wasted his GX attack, so I'm gonna try to do a pure magic right here. Let's see. Once again, tails on the coin flip. So this is probably gonna be it. I'm gonna say just that. The 1 energy card is all my opponent needed in this case. Of course, if I can flip 3 heads in a row, I can knock his Ninetales out, but that's just not gonna happen. Or maybe that's gonna happen. 240. Oh, no way. So that's just a miracle. So from nowhere, I actually came back into game. So this is just ridiculous. Really, it is. I mean, I'm just speechless right now because I managed to flip 3 heads on the coin flip. I just knocked out my opponent Ninetales, and the only Pokemon that he actually have right now is that Fini. Oh, there's another Enhanced Hammer, so I'm gonna lose 1 more. Oh, I'm very limited right now with my energy resource, and I need to get pretty damn lucky here so I can actually do something here. There's the Aqua Patch for the Keldeo. This attack does 20 for each of your opponent. Oh, no way. No way! This is such a good card, actually. Resolute Blade. I mean, 20 plus 20 more for each of your opponent benched Pokemon. I mean, you can... This is pretty cool card. I mean, to counter... Oh, 2 Aqua Patches in a row. Well played. I'm just gonna say well played to my opponent because that was... pretty good play. I mean, yeah, he just hit me for the weakness, 200 damage counters, and that's it. I mean, I couldn't expect too much from this deck, to be honest. It was a decent matchup, to be honest. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below also what you think about this energy disruption deck, and also Camerupt with that insanely powerful attack that's capable to go for the one-hit knock against any Pokemon in play. So thanks for watching and have a nice day.